Hello, beautiful people. My name is Lulame, and this is week 18 of the Master Key System. The Master Key System is a 24-week program written by Charles F. Hannel on how to create the life of your dreams. So guys, apologies. I know it has been well over a week since I last recorded a video. And I mean, there's no excuse really. I think I just was feeling great and got slack. And I have to say, I've noticed quite a difference in my life since I stopped doing the practices. And it's really just shown me how effective this program is. So I am back on track and determined to finish this video series for us. So without further ado, here is week 18. Hannel begins it by saying that there's a shift happening throughout the world. It's a transformation that has become more accelerated over the last few decades. Science has progressed in leaps and bounds, and we're experiencing things that our forefathers never dreamt possible. For example, I can video call my dad on and talk to him in real time on a device, a little device that's small enough to fit in my pocket. I can have this Kindle that contains over 1,000 books. It's wild. And these are things that we take for granted today, but they were once deemed impossible. Hannel is really saying to us that nothing is impossible to he who uses his imagination, or he who has imagination. Our mind is connected to the universal mind, which is infinite intelligence. And the difference that exists is only one of degree. Think of all of the things that in this world, the supreme order that governs the world. There are laws that basically run everything. And it is the knowledge of these laws that allows people to fly. Like, I mean, let that sink in. Like, we can fly. We can make iron float. People have created Wi-Fi. I keep saying we, but you know, people. This program that Hannel wrote is designed to help us recognize ourselves as the individualization of universal intelligence. Not only should we recognize this fact, but we should act from this knowledge, because that's power. And thought has creative power. The creative power doesn't come from the individual. It comes from the universal intelligence, but it's channeled through us. So thought is the link between the individual and the universal. Knowing or believing this means absolutely nothing if you don't act. So as you begin to understand more, you should step out and act, because action will strengthen your belief and increase your power. Think of it like a muscle. You have to work at it for it to grow and become strong. Don't be like me, who works on their muscles, feels great, and then thinks, yeah, let me sit back and just be slack. And then you need to keep at it, basically. Hannel says that in order to grow, we must obtain what is essential for our growth. He goes on to say that we're a complete thought entity. This completeness makes it possible for us to receive only as we give. Growth is therefore conditioned on reciprocal action. I'm not gonna lie, I read that point several times, but I still don't have a deep understanding of what it means exactly. But Hannel makes it easier for us. He says it means that on the mental plane, like attracts like. Therefore, thoughts of abundance will respond to similar vibrations in the universal mind and begin a creation process in the physical. Affluence within is the secret for affluence without. Beauty within is the secret for beauty without, etc., etc. It's basically the law of attraction, okay? To use this power, you have to be conscious of it. The use of this power depends on your attention. Your degree of attention will determine your ability or capacity to understand this knowledge, which is the key to power. Okay, so your attention is powerful because that's what you're channeling the universal energy on with your mind. Notice what you're interested in, because that's what you're paying attention to and giving power to. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. All right. So the activity for this week is pretty simple. This week, you need to focus on your power to create. Let the idea that you're a creative being just sink into your soul. Pay attention to your breathing and try as much as you can to be in the present moment. Because when we are not present, we're subject to random influences and other people's intentions. If you like, you can write down the words "be here now" on some cards, or on a mirror where you get ready for the day in the morning, just to remind yourself to be present. Notice what you're paying attention to, because that's where your power is going. Have I said that enough times? Notice what you're paying attention to, because that is where your power is going. If you're paying attention to random stuff on Instagram, that's where your power's going. And if it's largely negative or just low-key unproductive, that's where your power's going. It's going to the advertisers and whoever else has your attention for that time. Okay. Watch yourself, right? Watch yourself and watch what you're watching. I think I've hammered that point home sufficiently. Thank you so much for giving me your attention and watching this video. May you be empowered this week and have an absolute blast, and treat yourself like you are a manifestation of the universal mind. Okay, I'm waffling now. Thanks for watching. Bye.